Alright guys, how we doing? Welcome back for another episode of our Radical Red Nuzlocke playthrough. Remember, if you've missed any of the previous episodes of the series, you can go back. There's a playlist on the channel with the date of the start of the series, so you can catch back up if you haven't already seen it. But if you have already caught up, like, comment, share, and let's get going, guys. Alright. So if we remember for last episode, we finally made it through Mount Moon. I say finally because we did have to restart once because of Mount Moon and because of some of my stupid moves. But here we are on the other side of Mount Moon, and we are about to get going towards Misty for our second gym badge. Well, and some other stuff before that too. But anyways, not my bag. I want to look at the Pokemon I have. Starting off, we have Nidoqueen, aka Kiki. Drizzle summons rain for 5 turns. Then we have Koraidon the Beautifly with Stench, helps repel wild Pokemon. Then we have Sandman the Musharna, level 21 with Magma armor, prevents Frostbite, so not the best ability, but it's alright. And we got Clang Clink the Clink Clang with Prankster, gives +1 priority to status moves. Then we have Tank with Early Bird, our Bastiodon, awakens quickly from sleep. And we finish up with Stickbug, the Levani, with hydration, heals status problems in the rain. And we do, while we're here, we'll just go over quickly for anyone who might be forgetting. We have Pincurchin in the box, aka No. But then we have our fallen brethren, our fallen soldiers, aka Hoppy the Hoppip, IWC the Relor, and Jeff the Sandy Shock. But with all that catching up, let's get going, and let's talk to these gentlemen right here. But how are you guys doing? What's going on with all of you? How was your Monday today? How did we start the week off? It's always important to work on self-improvement. After all, there's always room to grow stronger. You agree, don't you? Yes, that's what I like to hear, champ. We have to give you this. Low kick. Thank you very much. Sorry, my partner can be a bit feisty, but if you're serious about training, take this. Before PP ups, that's going to be some nice money right there. Alright, make sure we got everything from over here. Man, my Monday was alright. Worked out, did some yard work. Still waiting to hear from hopefully some teaching jobs if something comes up, but aside from that, just subbing when I get the call. Yeah, it was not a bad day today. Messing around with some ideas for stream and everything like that, but let's see what our first encounter is going to be. Nothing, because I have the Infinite Repel on. But let's get into town, hit up that good old Pokemon Center. Healing up our team. Recording this, and then since I'm recording, it's 9 p.m. right now. I will be, after this, popping over to catch some wrestling. Sorry, I just got a text. Alright guys, sorry about that. Alright, we've gone through. Let's pop in here real quick, grab the Pokeball in the back. Now hold on, because this should be Cerulean City, which means, you don't have the old rod yet. I don't think we do. Make sure. Before I'm talking out of my butt here. Let's say we do not yet. When we do, we'll be coming back here because we can get a encounter. Okay, use auto run. I don't know why that was off. Infinite Repel has been disabled. There we go. And just Pokevile real quick just to be safe. But let's get this encounter over here, at least for Route 4. Bag. Balls. Let's hope today I have better luck catching anything than I did last night in stream. Anyone who caught the stream last night, we did go up against a Latios that we found in Ekritique, yeah, and wasted a lot of time, almost lost some Pokemon, but we made it through at the end of the day. Thank you. Held item. Actually, slightly boost. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. We don't need slightly boosting. So I can get to that from you. What do you have? Chilling Wind is used to attack. It also lowers, so okay. The foe is hit with Wings of Steel, so Steel Wing. Oh yeah, so this name's right there, Icy Wind. I'm so used to it not saying the names for other randomizers. Aerial Ace, Pluck, Snarl, Vacuum Wave. Okay. Not right now, but we are gonna... You know what, we're gonna do that just because we have a bunch left. We have a bunch of money left over, but we also have a bunch of balls ready to go. Go in there and buy a bike for $1 million. But alright, let's get going here. Do I have any moves? Any of you have anything to put someone to sleep? Okay, you do. You have Yawn. We'll put you in front here. There we go. Let's see who we got. Ooh, another Levani. That means we get to re-encounter. Really? We're gonna yawn. And we will check to make sure just after this one that we did that it's not the same encounter. Go, gonna get some damage off on Levani. That's what we like. And now Levani is out cold. Doesn't matter if you can move faster than me when you're asleep. That sounds really weird. Let's pretend I never said that, and hopefully none of my friends or family may take a soundbite of that. Summary. Route 4. So we do already have an encounter for here. Good thing I checked before going and catching something and then getting yelled at in comments or anything. But instead of yelling in the comments, you can go down there and just leave how you're feeling, any ideas for anything for the channel, or just what you think of everything so far. We got a good amount of content up now. So I wouldn't... you're a great trainer, answered by a friend. Where from... Alright, we'll remember that and we'll come back for it. Let's go in here and get a taste of what the Pokemon are going to be like, because it's going to be Kling taking... Well, Kling and probably Stickbug and Koraidon are going to be our heavy hitters on this one. Just want to see what the level is. At least what it's going to be close to, because then we can go up, try and hit Nugget Bridge, level through there, and then also hit the routes above. Alright, Cyclizar. So I'm not too much more powerful. That's what we like to see. Alright, hold on 1 second. As per usual, must pause a second so that Mr. Peter can go. I'll be back in a second. And we're back. Alright. Mr. Peter has left the room, so he'll probably be back at some point very soon to meow at us, sneeze at us, and all that jazz. But alright. Clink did his job there. Let everyone level up. We're gonna ignore that for a second. Stop learning that. Now we got Thunder Shock. I'd love to have a more powerful electric type move than Thunder Shock right now. Really? Well, we're gonna switch you out. Send out Levani, aka Stickbug, making it rain. Little intestine swirly Pokemon. I thought this was so cute. I remember trying in Fire Red. I really wanted to get the Poliwhirl line, well, the Poliwag line. And I remember, I think it was like after the third gym, you can access it on the way to Victory Road. And that was always like super cool to me. And I remember when I finally got there and I could catch, I think it was a Poliwhirl. I was like, oh my god. My god, we did it. Alright, they're all leveling up. Alright, now that we know what we're looking at here, I'm going to try and level up at least to the level cap with most of my guys. And hopefully that will happen over on Nugget Bridge. Because we're going to have the rival fight first. Then after the rival fight, I just want to pop in here. I teach various moves that can be quite useful in the early game. Sure, why not? No one. Did he just take 1500 and do nothing? I swear. Yo, Danny. You're still struggling along back here. I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught, Danny. Alright, fine. But I swear, if you breaking out some legendaries and some crazy crap, we're gonna have a problem. Alright, Kirlia is not preferred. Do I have anything with dark type moves? Because I don't think you have a dark type move unless you have bite. Nope. Oh, you are fairy. That's what we like to see. That's what why was I worrying? Why was I worrying? I don't know. I'm a worry wart, I guess. Who you got next? Who you got next? Charmeleon. I mean, this should be fine. Heavy damage, and then okay, no poison off of that. So his attacks are weakened right now because of the rain. That's what we wanted. That's what we needed. The poison, flame burst, even a crit's not doing much. Sludge. There we go. We'll learn Chip Away. I gotta figure out where the movie learner is because I didn't want to do that. Or maybe I could do. Maybe low kick will be able to transfer over. Oh, I wonder what one would have been really good right now. Low kick. Who wants to come out here and take on a dark steel type? Not you. I mean, you're my best option. Neutral hits, so. Oh, we really don't like that. Yeah, that's not good. Can we get a paralysis off of that thunder? Nope. Okay. So now we're gonna go into, because you have no ground type moves, you have nothing. Right on. What do you have? Bug will work. Yeah, bug will work for the dark. I don't know if steel's gonna resist that. We'll see in a second here. Alright, it is ooh, nope, though it's not resisted. Okay. Ooh. Alright, that's good. Unnecessary little puckering there. And who do we got to finish it? Staravia. Alright, intimidated me. That's fine. Pokemon. We're gonna switch over to... here. Well, I hear Mr. Peter has returned. So, hold on 1 second while I deal with that so he doesn't sit here and meow at me for the next 20 minutes. And we're back. Mr. Peter is in his kitty bed now and happy and content. And okay, this should be fine. Sludge. Woo! There, Mr. Peter's head has been pet. Guess what? I went to Bill's and got him to show me his rare Pokemon. That added a lot of pages to my Pokedex. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokemon storage system on PC too. We just met him in Johto in our stream. Sorry, Mr. Peter is begging for attention. Keeping an eye on him. Hey, hey. Down. Stop being a pain in my butt. Mm-mm. 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 Alright, since you're using the system, you should thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later. Well, yeah, right. Sorry, I feel really bad. You're always pedaling behind me. So here, I'll give you a little present. Poke Rider. I'll help you travel the cities instantly, and you'll finally be able to catch up to me. I have an extra one, so take it. It's a consolation prize. Alright, this time I really am gone. Smell ya. Ooh. Alright, I'm going to Bug Catcher Kale, Vivillon and Butterfree, and I didn't heal. Alright, we're gonna... No one else is better equipped to do this right now, so we're just gonna keep you, I guess. We're gonna hit Vivillon first. Razor Leaf to get some damage off on both. Definitely not a lot. Ugh. Ooh. Oh, damn it. Alright. Kiki, thank you. Gives us a free switch. Still is not great. Alright, we're gonna do this to you. And we're gonna do this to you. Awesome, awesome. Exactly what we needed to happen there. And what berry do you have? Because you're probably about to take out Kiki. Oh my god. Wormadam. We're gonna send out You might be our best option right now. Lowers their special defense, and that's tackle. Alright, it's not the best option, but you get Kiki out of there. We do not want to risk Kiki. Alright, let's hope. Of course it would have a Rocky helmet, and I'm about to lose him as well. Awesome, awesome. That's incredible. I mean, endure. And then we're going to use Butterfreeze Koraidon here to hopefully get some HP back off of Wormadam. Oh boy. This has gone very sideways very quickly. Yeah, oh, nope, there he goes. That sucks. Oh boy. We might walk out of this with only one Pokemon. Okay. I hope this works. Oh, okay. That sucked. Like, really badly. Our team was just decimated. Oh my god. That's really irritating. Actually, stay over here, you go in here, and man, this really hurts. Okay. Hey, caramba. Yeah, that was not a good time by any means. Hey, old lady, where you at? I'm buying that egg. Alright. Yeah, that sucked. I gotta think of what we're gonna do here. Alright, we're gonna actually go. We're gonna use this to go back to Route 4. Just to make use of game function here and a little bit to cover my own hide here. We're going to attempt a raid. Of course, a Pokemon encounter. Oh, look at your little guy. I wish I could catch you, buddy. Alright, but we're going to attempt a raid here. I'm going to allow one raid per route on top of our normal encounter just because I'd like to try and make it through this one. Just going to go with Brennan's team. Enter, enter. Alright. Glaceon, okay. Probably one of the biggest things that can destroy my team. That's very not great, but okay. Alright, since Cast Form isn't going to be doing anything to help us here. That's lovely. Yeah, that should do something. Or nothing at all. You know. Thank you for not going for that on me. Or, okay, never mind. Let's see if Max Ooze can do anything. Nothing. Nullify the stat changes that affects Pokemon. Okay, Bite's fine. Really hoped I could have gotten you down while you were in this stage, but because now I know that's going to happen. Yep. Alright. Brought us down to your speed. Did I just tail whip? Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. Alright. This episode has not gone the way we have liked it. Alright. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. We can take that. We can take that. Alright. Whoo boy. That was almost very bad. I'd love if this would catch, but I know my luck, so I don't think these are guaranteed, so 2, 3. Okay, if it is guaranteed, awesome. If it's not, incredible. We needed someone on our team. We're gonna nickname Glaceon. We're gonna go with Jasper. Alright, we're nicknamed Jasper now. Found an Oranberry. Stardust. This will help us make some money too. Chesto berries. Lepa berries. Okay, and we're gonna Pokevile. Well, let's see what our newest teammate that's not there is named. Well, what their ability is. Oh, the eggs hatching. Yeah. And just because he's on his retirement tour, we're going to name him Cena. Alright, that was move Pokemon. Well, first, let's go over here to that, do that. Place you in there, and then we're going to take Pincurchin, add you to the team. And now we have our new team. That looks very strange and upsets me a little bit, but let's check what our abilities are. So for Glaceon over here, as one, both Unnerve and Grim Neigh. That's good. Powers up all fairy type moves. Yep, I forgot you had that. Hadron Engine, set each terrain for a turn and up special attack. That's not bad. Like, I know he's not a special attacker, but I can make some use out of that. Trying to think of anywhere else. I don't think I'm missing any more encounters. So we will, I guess. Well, let's save real quick anyways. And then we're going to go to our bag, and we're going to go to key items. We're going to register you until we get a rod. I'm trying to think, is there anywhere else that I've seen them? No. There is one up here, I think. And there's some in Mount Moon. It's not what I meant to do. But we might go try another one of those. The max raid dens, because we need to do what we can to boost this team back up, because hooey mama, that was not fun. Nope, we're not going to do that one. We're actually going to fly back to the other side of Mount Moon real quick. And we're going to hit the one that is inside. Because that should be a little easier than that one. Alright, what are we rocking with? We did the one with 30 as well, so we're going to try it and see what we can do. Enter. This could be us resetting right now. And if it is, Mount Moon is our downfall again, but... Alright, Excelgor. Okay. Ooh. Alright, we're going to fight. Yep. We're gonna max Ice Storm you. And after we're out of this den, we will then end the episode. Sorry, it was again, another tense episode from us. Yep, that's what we like to see. Hailstorm should do a decent amount. Getting Hail up, which should do damage to him. He should pop his shields at any point. This next one should pop the shields. Okay, grass move on the ice type. So it's grassy terrain, so everyone's gonna heal. And there we go. So my final one will do the damage that we need. Look at all that health I gained back. Alright, get rid of all stat changes and abilities for other Pokemon. Does it lower my special? Yep. Alright. And bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Defense is harshly fell. Special defense harshly fell. Sorry, it's a little warm in my room. Alright, back down to normal now. But I can still Icy Fang. Oh, don't be too fragile. Wow. Wow. That came really close. Way too close for comfort. Alright, let's see if it's 100% catch rate. Alright, it's gotta be. So we have our newest teammate, a Pokemon I don't think I've ever used before. Yes, we're gonna give a nickname to Exceligor. We're gonna go with... Eraser. Capitals. Lower. Eraserhead from... And it's a Razorhead. But from My Hero Academia. 2 berries, some more wings, and a moonstone. Alright, let's take a look at what his, not the Dex Nav, what his ability is and get him on the team. Unaware, ignores foe stat changes. Okay, that could be really good actually. Alright. We're going to save there because we are going to officially be ending this episode. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around and dealing with my dumb moves that I make that make us almost lose the run. But yeah, if you did enjoy, like, comment, share, comment something nice, follow, subscribe on here, keep an eye out for a TikTok popping up soon, hopefully, if it's not banned within the next few days. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your Monday night. Hope you guys have a beautiful day tomorrow. I'll see y'all Wednesday, maybe tomorrow night for a stream, but who knows. Anyways, peace out. Love y'all.